Hello everyone, welcome back to Plantabi Little Garden. This game is really cute and very fun, so I'm excited to be back here playing it again. It's definitely... what are these? That seems useful. Okay. Yeah, so this game is definitely very fun, and how do I use this? I don't know what I do with you. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, do I just put it somewhere? I think maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, I am really enjoying this. I don't know what this is, but this game is just so fun because it's so cute to be able to just have all the plants and take care of them. And I just love it. And I love that you can just have weather stuff going on outside. I do need to get this for this one, and then the Easter lily cactus. Do I have that or not? I think I do, but I don't have it to the right. It needs to be 3 hearts, and this one needs to be... Why does that have a check mark next to it? I don't think I have one. Okay, this one doesn't have a table, but that's okay. I will deal with that. I'm gonna put it faster because this is a little slow. Yeah, anyway, I really like this game because it's so casual and just really relaxing and enjoyable. I mean, it's a little less relaxing when you have it fast because then obviously all your plants need stuff more quickly, but it's... Wait, that's slow. Wait a second. I thought that was 5. That's 0.5. Okay, 4. Here we go. Better. Yeah, they need stuff more quickly, but it's just so fun, and I love that you can kind of decorate it in a way where it turns really cozy. Like, now it looks like it's just in a room where you have the little pillow area and you can flop there and read a book and just hang out with your plants. And that's kind of how my bedroom is right now. It's just full of plants and books, and it's got some cozy reading areas like my bed, or I like to read in the bath too, or it's got what level is this? Okay. So I needed that. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I already did that's why there was a check mark, and that's why I didn't have one. Okay. Ooh, I could get pianos now. I can get a peace lily. Oh my gosh. Peace lilies are cool. Peace lilies are air purifying plants, among other things. I did not know the keyboards. You could get a vampire keyboard. That's cool. That's fun. Okay, peace lily. Cool. This peace lily will go there, and then this will go. This is such a weird assortment of what's going on in my house. But I love it. Cosmos is snoring under the desk, and he's being very cute. I'm curious. Okay, so I'm still missing a bunch of stuff. Interesting. Okay. So there's apparently a lot more plants to discover, which is pretty exciting because then that's just fun to be able to get to discover more stuff. Okay. Perfect. I kind of want to get another table so that I can get, looks like there's a lot of stuff here that I don't have also. Okay, I want to get another table because I feel like they look nice for the plants, so let me get another white one. And then I could get unlimited water. Interesting. You can buy a new room. Ooh, okay. So I maybe have stuff to save up for. So does that mean that they don't ask for water anymore, or that the water... I don't know. They aren't asking for water anymore. Ah. Well, no, that one is. Wait, I don't know what the unlimited water does. Okay. But now, I can put that there. No, stop. There we go. Then I can put this there, and then now they are all on a table, so then they won't get stepped on or kicked over or anything like that. So now they all look good. Why is my my money is randomly going up without me doing anything? I don't really know why. Okay. Interesting. Not sure what that is. I've said it before, but this game is like the Zen Garden from Plants vs. Zombies with the art from Stardew Valley, kind of. And it's really fun. Both of those games I really enjoy, so. I also just love the whole thing of, at the beginning of the game, it's like, oh, you have 2 dead plants. You're qualified to grow plants for people now. I don't know, I feel like if I ran a nursery, that isn't a thing I would want to see on a person's resume. It's like, I let plants die so well. It's like, maybe not. I'm really excited to see what all the other plants are, though. I think that's going to be really fun. There's so much snoring happening under the desk. I'm trying to be really productive today and get a bunch of recordings done. And I did laundry, and I started working on dishes, but I don't have enough to run the dishwasher yet, because I live by myself, so I don't go through many dishes. But I don't know why the last, like, week, I've had the week off from school, and I got really productive a couple days into being stuck in my house because of the snow. And what the heck are you? Okay. Sure? Okay. What do I do with this? Do I have to click one of the other options? Okay, I've decided, but I don't know how. Do I need to put... How do I... I bet I need to take one of the matured plants, which I think are not the table. Stop. Why can't I move it? Okay, I'm gonna try now. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, what the heck? There are aliens in this game. That is not what I was expecting to happen, but here we are. Okay, I'm gonna move that so then they're more consolidated. That is not what I was expecting. Anyway, but yeah, I've been in my house most of the time for the past week because of snow, and I only left my house for the first time yesterday, and Cosmos didn't like it because he doesn't like the snow. He thinks it's very scary, and he is very unsure about everything. But I did leave for a little while, and but it's been weird because I've been so productive about stuff that I just never got around to before. Like, I had I typically don't wear very much jewelry on a day-to-day basis, and so I had a box of stuff that I hadn't unpacked since the last time I moved, just kind of half open on my floor, and I went through the box and I decided on some stuff to get rid of, and then I organized the top of my dresser, and I put away a ton of laundry, and then I did more loads of laundry that I'm waiting for the second batch to be not on the stop. Help. Okay. I'm waiting on the second batch before I take the laundry basket back upstairs, but it was definitely like, ooh, okay. Trash cans. Frying pans. What the heck? What am I doing with those? I don't have a stove. Anyway. Yeah, so it's just so many things that I'm like, I won't have time to get this done. Okay, 2 aloe veras that are, I don't remember which part they are under. Aloe vera, okay. Yeah, but it's just so interesting to have this weird productive thing going on, because I started filming a moving vlog so long ago when I was initially moving into this house, and then school and life and stuff just got really chaotic all at once, and I never actually finished unpacking some of the rooms, and they were just like still kind of boxes everywhere, and I was like, well, I can't finish filming this until I've actually moved in. And so this past week I've been really motivated to actually try and finish that, even though it's going to be pretty late compared to when I actually started living in this house. But I do want to actually get that done, so that's something that I am trying to do, and I am definitely in a weirdly motivated mood, so I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to get lots of videos recorded and uploaded for this week so that I can focus on Tuesday. I have a midterm, and then I had a midterm last week too, and just getting everything that I need to get done today before going back into the sort of going to school mindset, because I don't think we're gonna have a snow day tomorrow anymore. I'm actually not sure, because I think it might snow again later in the week, but not tomorrow, so probably I'll have school tomorrow. But yeah, it's definitely been an interesting week, and I played Supermarket Simulator so much, which is really fun, and I do not regret playing it a lot, because it is definitely super fun. But because of that, I have like 6 videos of that game in a row, so I got up today and I was like, okay, I need to get a lot of recording done for this channel and for my book review channel, and I need to not only play Supermarket Simulator, I need to vary it a little. So I'm going to try and play at least a few different things. This is the second thing I recorded today, because I did Stardew Valley earlier. Also, exciting thing for a lot of people who answered one of the polls that I have. I don't know why I need a trash can, so I'm not gonna get a trash can yet. I also don't know why I need a frying pan, so I'm not gonna get one of those yet either. Anyway, I am in the process right now of setting up some multiplayer Stardew Valley with a couple of people, because a lot of people wanted me to play more multiplayer stuff this year when I did a poll about that, and then when I asked what people wanted to see in terms of multiplayer, a lot of people were saying Stardew Valley. So I am actively working on that. So those should start happening in the next week or two. I am very excited to be able to do some more collaboration with some different people, because I think it's going to be really, really fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. It will mean that now I have even more different playthroughs of Stardew Valley, but I will definitely be working on Fish Pond Farm and Pothos Farm still. There is very loud snoring happening under the table. Alright. But yeah, today has been a day where I woke up and I was not wanting to get out of bed for a while, but then once I did, I've been pretty motivated about being productive about stuff, and not necessarily my thing I need to do for working on my midterm before I actually have it, which I will do later, but it's just been like, okay, get up, do some recordings, get them started uploading, do the laundry. I had it running in the background while I've been recording, and then I'm gonna have to hang it all up, and then I want to try and record at least 2 or 3 videos for my other channel, because I want to try and get them all ready and scheduled since I just switched my schedule to being more regular than it used to be. So, yeah. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this way at all about just randomly getting really motivated to be productive. And it's really nice because I didn't have a senior year of high school, and so this is kind of my first time really being a senior in school, and I'm definitely kind of experiencing senioritis in a way that I haven't before. And so it's like I was so unmotivated for a couple of weeks, just like, okay, like I need to go to class, but I really don't want to, and like I can't deal with this or the other thing. And there was also some situations in my family and like personal stuff that was making me have a really hard time being productive about anything, whether that was like taking care of housework or homework or going to class or anything like that. And I was trying to keep my upload schedule here, which I did, and then same with my other channel, which I did, but a lot of other parts of what I was doing were kind of like a little bit struggling to find motivation and be on top of everything that I was needing to do. And so it's kind of nice, but also kind of random that suddenly I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like 15 things today that are all productive. But I feel like it's definitely been nice because then I can actually feel like I accomplished a lot. It's already March, or not March, it's February. I was looking at the wrong part of my calendar. It's already February, which is kind of weird to me because in March, I'm going to be finishing this quarter, I think toward the end of it, and then that's just like, then I'm only gonna have spring quarter and one more fall quarter, and then it's done. And I feel like seeing it in that perspective and signing up for the last few classes that I'm adding in the spring, it's like, this is actually almost over. And so instead of having like the senioritis thing, it's like, okay, I need to be really on top of it because I'm really close. And I don't know, it's weird. And then it's like, I don't know if anyone else gets this. I don't know if this is an ADHD thing. I don't know if this is an autistic thing. I've never heard anyone else really talk about this, so I'm not sure if this is common and lots of people experience this regardless of ADHD, autism, neurotypical, anything. But sometimes for me, the more I have to do, or the more I convince myself I have to do, the more motivated I am, but in a way where it's like, I get motivated about a thing that isn't necessarily the thing that I've been focusing on the most. And so, I don't know if I explained that well in that way, but what it is for me right now is it's like, okay, it's February, I have still all of my school that I'm working on, and I have both of my YouTube channels that I'm running. Now I also have a Twitch channel that I am trying to work on. I have just so many things that I have to be responsible for. Cosmos, myself, just tons of stuff. I'm working on my capstone project. Next quarter, I'm going to be working on a second capstone project. And it's just kind of like really busy in terms of all that. But then I started thinking about how, okay, it's already February, it's already 2025, and in mid-June, I'm going to actually be moving back home to my house that I moved into before I went to university. It's been being rented out for the past couple of years while I was gone, and I'm actually moving back home because even though I have one more fall quarter, it doesn't really make sense to move so many times again. So what I think I'm gonna do is move back home in the summer, and then oh, it's you again. Okay. Okay. Interesting. The plant didn't work. Anyway, so I have this thing where, because I'm moving back home, it's like, it's on my mind that that's going to happen, so I'm like, I need to start thinking about that, and I need to start planning and packing, and, like, not actively packing, but I need to start planning about packing, and, like, I know it's way too early, it's still, like, 4 months away, and I have so much to do in between then and now, but it's like, okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to, that's not where I meant to put that, like, I need to figure out how I'm going to go about packing, and I need to figure out, like, I want to try and use up some stuff before I move, or go through some stuff and sell some stuff. Ooh, new plant. And it's just, like, so many things where it's like, I don't know why having all of these things on my mind at once is making me more likely to be motivated about completely different stuff. Like, I'm so distracted about all of these. Okay, hang on. I need to get both of those. Like, I'm so distracted by all of these things that I'm going to have to do 4 months from now, that it's making me more productive about things that I'm doing now. But then at other times, it's like, I start trying to, I don't know why this is not letting me drag it. It's making me actually, like, feel like I need to start doing some of the things that were just random thoughts that I had about what I need to be doing 4 months from now. And I'm like, I need to go through and pack something. And so, like I said, I run a, how do I use these? Do I just put them, what do I do with you? Wait. Okay. You can propagate. Okay. What do I? Okay. Ooh, it looks nice. Okay. Also, because that looks so nice by itself, it doesn't need a table thing. Also, can I put this in here? Does that work? I don't know what this place is. Okay. So, anyway. I run a book review channel, so I've recently been doing some reviews of books that I finished, and I was like, I'm gonna review them, get all of the pictures of the books and the little clips of the books that I need, and then I'm gonna start packing them in a box. And I don't really know why But somehow doing that and, like, starting to pack something, even though it's, like, completely random, is making me more motivated about other stuff that's completely unrelated. And I don't know if other people experience anything like this. I also have moved so much in the last couple of years just because of university and then moving into my house and then university and all this stuff. And so I feel like now I know a lot about how to move. And so it's like, I know what worked really well last time. I know what didn't work really well in the last few times. And so now I'm like, I'm gonna have it so planned and be so on top of all of it. And I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I've been in this mindset for like a week where I'm like, I'm gonna get so much stuff done because I have so much stuff I'm gonna have to do in 4 months. And it's like, I don't understand really why that is making me more motivated about stuff that I was so unmotivated about a couple of weeks ago. And just kind of like suddenly thinking about it in the perspective of, oh, I have all of this to do is suddenly changing all that. But I don't know. It's really weird. I want this one to be in a cool pot too. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with just stuff and life and everything, and I don't know why, but if that's something you experience, please let me know, because I'm really curious if that's a common thing of having pretty much no motivation and then suddenly thinking about the perspective of how much you'll have to do later and suddenly being like, I'm gonna do every single thing right now. And it's like, I feel like today is a good day to just sit down and do a lot of recordings too, because partly because of the really productive stuff that I was doing, my back is really sore today because yesterday I had to dig my car out of the snow. And then I went dancing, which is why I needed to dig my car out of the snow, because I needed to drive to the place. And then I also was doing a ton of laundry, which involved carrying a really full laundry basket down the stairs. And then I was doing some other stuff that involved like a lot of bending over and carrying stuff around. And so it's like, okay, I was super physically productive yesterday. Today is the day where I sit at a desk and just work on, why are you orange? That was really random. I don't know why it's orange. Is that bad? I don't feel like this plant is supposed to be turning orange. I don't know what's going on. Now it's not again. Okay, I don't know what that was. But yeah, I was really physically productive yesterday and a little bit the day before as well, because I have kind of been doing a lot of cleaning upstairs and laundry and stuff, and like I said, I've been starting to work on some of the moving vlog again, even though it's been a very long time, and so I want to actually get that finished before I'm moving again, so that's, I think, partly why I'm motivated to do that, which in turn is making me motivated to actually clean more and take care of getting stuff ready to actually look unpacked and film about, I moved and here's what I have done and stuff, so I don't know, it's definitely like, I feel like I'm in a really surreal mood. Why are you orange again? And so, yeah, it's been a weird time, and I think being able to just come play this and just hang out and record something for a while is helpful for that because I feel like I need to just be able to come play this and just kind of... This game, I don't know why, it helps me, like, motivate and emotionally process stuff. It kind of has since the beginning. And so it's fun to come play this and sort of just talk about what's been going on and how I've been doing. It's kind of like Verity, where I do life updates with it, except that this one has a little bit more involvement, so it isn't a game where it only makes sense to play for a couple minutes at a time. And so I'm really enjoying being able to come play this and just chat about everything that's going on and everything that I have coming up. And I don't know. I don't know if this is as entertaining to people as some of my other videos, but I'm really enjoying making it, and I feel like, I don't know if this is just me, but a lot of times people on YouTube, when they make a video, they don't really talk about, like, difficulties they have, and this goes for people who do gaming or people who do vlogging or any type of video. I feel like I don't watch that much vlogging content, but I watch some gaming stuff, and I feel like there are only a few creators that I've ever heard talk about, like, how things can be really challenging about motivation or other stuff going on in their lives. And I don't know, it's something that I feel like I want to kind of do. Okay, so this is the inventory, I think, because it's bigger now. But I want to try and do that because I want to seem like, I don't know, less scripted, less sort of pretending everything is always, like, super good and super easy. Not to say that it isn't good sometimes, but it's like, I have a hard time with various different motivation, productivity levels, energy levels to do productive things. Like, autistic burnout is something that I feel like I'm kind of always struggling with, especially being in school is hard for me, which I've talked about a bit. And I feel like I never had a person that I could watch or hear talk about how, even though things look like they're really going well all the time, or like, yeah, this person is posting every day, they must be super on top of everything. It's like, well, sometimes, but it's like, I know people like to watch these videos, so I try to keep up with all of that, but it's not just like every single day is automatically something where I'm getting up and being like, I'm so motivated, I'm gonna record 15 videos and I'm gonna clean the house and I'm gonna do all this stuff. And I don't know, I feel like I wish more people were kind of being honest. I don't know if honest is the right word, because I feel like a lot of people aren't being dishonest, they're just showing really curated version of their experience, or they're just not addressing it or like mentioning it at all. But I wish more people normalized kind of being able to outwardly seem like everything is really simple and being on top of stuff, but then Still being able to talk about challenges about those kind of things. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I'm technically labeled high-functioning autistic, which I hate. I like high-masking because that's what it is. It isn't high-functioning. Sometimes I can't function at all. And so I feel like I wish I had more examples of people who are like, even if they're neurotypical, like, some days I can function really well and I can do all the dishes and all the laundry and put away all the laundry, and I can go out with my dog or feed all my pets. Or I realize that sounds like maybe I don't feed my pets. I always feed Cosmos, even no matter how I'm doing. I didn't mean for it to sound like some days I don't. I definitely do. And I feel like if I didn't, he would remind me, so I do feed him. But, like, I feel like there are so many people who are like, my house is always perfect, and I always record, like, really good content that's super realistic. And it's like, is that realistic, or is that what you're choosing to show as realistic when maybe some days your house looks like a tornado went through it? Okay. I have to share a plant. Okay. This alien thing is so weird. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I wonder if that's how you get more plants in this, by getting alien plants. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like what I've been saying, I don't know if it's coming across the way that I want it to come across, because words are hard, but I don't know. I feel like I want to try and be honest about how stuff is going for me right now. There's definitely parts of it that I'm not going to talk about just because, like, this stuff about family health stuff and, like, experiencing a death in my family recently. Like, I'm not going to talk about that because it involves other people and it's not really my thing to talk about, and especially not to the public internet. I don't really want to put all that out there. But I feel like it's just kind of made me think about how, and I feel like it's said a lot, but I feel like it's definitely really true. It's like, you never really know what someone's going through, and especially people on the internet who kind of curate and choose what they post and how they post it or when they post it. It's like, you don't really know what people are going through. You don't really know whether that is a realistic depiction of their life. You don't really know whether things are harder than they say it is. But on the other side, I feel like there are also people who try to dramatize that their life is more difficult than it is. And I feel like I wish there was sort of a normalization of being able to have varied levels of... Why am I getting ready for the apocalypse? I could get a bed now. This is weird. I feel like I wish there was more normalization of just being able to kind of be the way that things are, because social media just kind of expects everything to be so scripted, or so just like, if your house is clean one day, it needs to be like pristine for every other time it exists, basically. And it's like, I don't know, but for me that's not realistic, and I feel like there's so many things on social media that are trying to make unrealistic expectations on people, or not even on people necessarily, because a lot of times it's, well, kind of, it's like the person who posts it one day is like, look how tidy my house is, and maybe they are just really excited because normally their house is a mess and they cleaned it and it's really nice now, and they want to show it off, but then everyone expects like, oh, your house must always be super clean, like you don't do anything except clean your house, and then they have all this pressure to clean their house all the time if they're gonna show it, and then other people watching are like, my house doesn't look like that, am I doing something wrong, and all this stuff. And I feel like I've seen a lot of that recently, and I've been talking to a few people who are like kind of experiencing that, where it's like, I saw this video of a college student who works full-time, who is taking like 20 units a quarter, who is like making all of their food from scratch and knows how to cook like 100 different meals without having to consult a cookbook, and like shops organically at the farmer's market every week, and their house is like super tidy, and all of their bed is made every day and everything. And I was talking to this person who was talking about seeing that, and they were like, I feel like I'm not doing enough, and like I'm taking a lot of classes, but I can only work part-time, and like I drive to Taco Bell like 4 times a week, and I like, am I doing something wrong? And I was like, I feel like it sucks that seeing someone who's completely overachieving, like there's no guarantee that that person is being honest about like that they do all that all the time, but it's like, it's so hard to know, and then it's so easy to be like, am I not doing enough? And I don't know, I feel like I kind of want to do the opposite, where it's like, not everything is easy, and not everything is like, I'm not on top of everything all the time. Why is this piano being picked up? Like, I have chaotic days, I have really productive days, I have days where I have a hard time getting out of bed, I have days where I have a lot of autistic symptoms affecting me really strongly, and then I can barely do anything, and I feel like I wish more people talked about that, and I wish that it was normalized, because I feel like it's so easy to feel pressured to be able to just do everything, and especially for someone who is neurodiverse and who has several things that affect my ability to do things productively, or to even just get out of bed, or like write an email or something. I feel like it's hard seeing all of this stuff and hearing people that I know talk about struggling with seeing doubt in the media. So that's kind of just been on my mind this week, especially as I'm working on starting to film this moving vlog again, because it's like, I didn't do much on it for so long because I got so busy with school and other genuinely important academic things that I'm doing, and taking care of my dog and taking care of myself. And it's like, well, now I've been here for a long time and I still haven't even fully unpacked. And it's like, I feel like that's something that I want to actually address, because if I just show the moving vlog and be like, hi, this is late, but this is how my house looked like 2 weeks after moving in, it's like, no, that's kind of an unrealistic depiction of how it was. Like, it's been chaotic. It's been a while since I really worked on unpacking some of the stuff, because I've been just keeping up with everything else that I'm responsible for, and I only moved like a week before school started, so I did as much as I could in a week, but also took a couple days off to try and prepare for school, and then I was in school, and then I was away for winter break, and then I'm back in school, and it's just like, I want to sort of break away from the whole expectation of everything is like how it is all the time, and everything is just completely clean and organized all the time, because it's not. So this new plant looks really cool. I don't know, I wasn't necessarily expecting to rant about this, but it has been something that I've been thinking about a lot, just because of a couple of conversations that I had with people recently, and it's okay. And it's just something that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like probably more people feel like that, and if you're one of those people, let me know if you feel like these expectations of people who sort of depict having this lifestyle where they're always motivated to do so much every day, and they do it consistently and everything. Whether that puts pressure on you, even if you're not even sharing your life on social media, or if you're not even like posting just to friends on social media, like, do you feel that kind of pressure? Because I feel like that would be really interesting to be able to kind of try and see whether that's something that's common, because I feel like people talk about sort of like body image being something that creates some insecurity online. I feel like is what people talk about a lot. Like, you see these pictures of people who are clearly posed in a way that makes them look different than if they were to stand normally or something. And I feel like people do that too with their lifestyle, or their way that their house is cleaned, or something like that. And I feel like it's less talked about when it's not about body image. And I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen the part of the internet that is talking about that kind of thing, but I am very curious about how common that is. And also just, oh, hi Cosmos. I feel like how many people are the type of person where if you have a lot of things you need to do, you can be more productive, but you kind of avoid the one that you need to do the most. Like, I feel like I do that. Not all the time, but pretty often. It's like what I was talking about before, about thinking about, okay, in like 4 months I'm moving again. And so I'm like, okay, well, I need to do these jigsaw puzzles so that I can pack them into a box, and I need to do all these book reviews so that I can get the books that I have finished reading and just have not yet reviewed into a box, and then eventually I can take the box to my parents' house, which is closer to where I'm moving, so that when I do move, I have less stuff to do at the time. And like, that's kind of the mindset that I've had for, I feel like, since even January, because I was like, whoa, I'm moving again this year now. And it's kind of been getting stronger over the past couple weeks. And so it's like, I am being productive. I am doing some book reviews that, first of all, I need to do anyway, because I have changed my upload schedule. I'm uploading more regularly there, and I have a lot of books that I'm behind on reviewing, where it's like, I've kept my schedule, but I read these, like, in 2024, and I still haven't recorded the video for them, and I need to do that, and I need to do the moving vlog, and I need to do, like, unpack some more stuff so that I can do the moving vlog, and I need to work on making my Twitch profile actually have, like, a profile picture and a, like, banner image and all that, because I got that last weekend, but it's still something I'm really new to, and I need to finish signing up for classes, and I need to finish figuring out what my streaming schedule is going to be once I am in the next schedule of classes and all of that stuff. But then I have an actual midterm on Tuesday that I need to do some prep work for, because we're allowed to use a page of some notes. This is such a weird situation. We're allowed to use a page of some notes for the midterm and be able to prepare all of that. And why is there canned food? And I know I need to work on that, but I'm like, I need to work on that later, because I have all these other things that I need to do first, even though almost all of those other things are not urgent things. And I mean, it's good to be able to do recordings on the weekend so I can get them uploading while I'm doing other things and have them ready for the week, but it's just like, I don't know, I'm in a really weird mood right now, because I'm being so productive. I'm doing so much laundry, I'm doing so much housework, I'm doing so much in terms of recordings and all of that, and I'm like feeling really motivated about all of the academic things I need to do, but then it's like a little bit hard to just go do it. I feel like it's partly because I just had a midterm that was an online proctored midterm, and I don't enjoy online proctored midterms because they make me feel like I'm going to be accused of cheating even if I'm not, which is really stressful, because it's like, I know that I'm not doing anything, but I feel like they're gonna watch me really closely and be like, you glanced away from the screen for 2 seconds, and even though I had to show them my entire surroundings of my workspace, I was just so stressed about it for like the last couple of weeks, because I knew it was coming up, and it's over now, so I'm like, okay, like, I can finally actually kind of do things without just every single thing I do being like, oh my gosh, I have this proctored midterm. And so I feel like because that was so recent, I'm like, I need a day to like not not have to deal with that and to kind of recover from that. So okay, I need, those are not in this one, those are in this one. Was 2 of these and 1 of these, right? No, it was the other way. Okay, well that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so this week has been interesting for me, and just the past couple weeks, and I also feel like, I don't know if anyone else around my age is experiencing this, but the whole thing about a lot of people my age are, these are cool. I'll get this one. That one's kind of cool. And I'll get this one too. Those are kind of cool. I'll put this on my bookshelf next to the pill. This is a big mug. What the heck? Okay. This one I'll put down here. It's like a spare watering can. Yeah, but I feel like I turned 24 in December, and I was like suddenly realizing that that is older than I feel. I mean, all the time I feel like I've felt a little old. Like, I've been like, it's weird that I'm 23, it's weird that I'm 22. Pretty much since I turned 18, I felt like it's weird that I'm as old as I am. Because I don't feel necessarily responsible enough to be those ages. That is the other one. But for some reason, turning 24, I feel like it's because I have certain people in my family who had significant things happen when they were 24, like either having a child or getting married or something like that when they were 24. And it's like, I am not close to any of those. I don't even have a partner right now. Like, and then I see so many people my age, like, are married, are having kids, and I'm just like, this is weird. I don't know. It makes me feel like I need to be more responsible about things and more on top of things, but then I also feel like I'm not doing any of those things, so why do I feel like I need to be so much more on top of everything if I don't even have any of the things that would require that? Like, I have my child and his name is Cosmos and he's a pug, and I take care of him, I take him out, I feed him, I give him lots of attention and comfort him when he's freaking out, like right now. Yeah, I see. The snow keeps falling off my roof and crashing outside, and he doesn't like it because it scares him. But like, I feel like I'm responsible enough for the things that I'm doing and the things that I need to be doing, but I just feel like I need to be more responsible, and I don't know why. And so I think that's partly why I'm in this mood of like, I want to be able to talk about how responsible I have been in the past couple of weeks, but also how hard it is to be doing that. So anyway, I feel like I've rambled about this for way too long. So I think I'm going to end this here for now. I definitely had a lot of fun playing this again. It's been a little while since I played it, but it's a really fun game to play. And I'm excited by how many plants I have in here now. And also, I had no idea there was going to be an alien in this game, so that's kind of weird, but also really fun. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching and listening to my chaos rambling about everything. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!